Well, so here we are. Good morning.
Good morning from Mobridge.
Good morning, Mobridge. You got it. Hey, look at the hand. Talk to the hand there. Talk to the hand. We're getting ready for the takeoff of the 15th annual. Did you have a flyer about your
Denny Palmer?
You're right. Yeah, Denny Palmer Memorial Walleye Classic. So, boom. Here we go.
You know, and we were looking at results. Last year's winners. No surprise. Dewey and Tyson.
Of course.
Dwayne Helm and Tyson Keller and Dewey's wife Val won last year with 28-38 with 11-2 for their big fish.
And I'm glad you came in because I had the wrong winners from the wrong tournament. I just Googled real quick and I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. And boom, you're like, hey, what's that? And I'm like, the winners from last year. No, it's not. Like, oh no, yeah. So you saved me from making a big, huge mistake there. What's the weather going to be like today? Well, oops, we got a little bit of a cover up there. Let me pop that off quick. So we do have a chance for thunderstorms and that. So we'll kind of, I guess, deal with it.
Yeah, it's weather, I got to see good old buddy Tim Patzer out there. I've seen him in a lot of years, and he pulls up. And he wasn't at the rules meeting last night. His boy was Davis, and he had a little blankie with him. And I go,
"Oh,
Timmy, what is this? You can take your blankie in the boat?" He goes, "I don't have a raincoat anymore. I'm retired."
Oh,
so he's going to run a cold snap jacket today because I had.
Oh, you gave him cold snap jacket. Okay. Well, you're just saving the day here.
So
holy cats!
What a pleasure to be up here. I got to thank Mobridge Chamber and Mobridge Tourism Committee for bringing us up here. It's been a lot of fun, but one thing I got to say is I don't know many of these names.
That's why I put this in front of you here. Like, all right, when it comes to weigh-in, you're going to have to say every one of these people's names. So that's 75 teams times 3 is
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, have fun with that. But
225.
You've got that was pretty good. You did you do that in your head?
I did that in my head.
Okay, that's probably pretty close. I mean, 75, 70, yeah.
On the boat doing the national anthem out there right now. So we always start the day with the national anthem, get the guys running. We can
take off our hats. I guess there's no point in going into the middle of the national anthem.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. MWC had some big weights. You think we'll see the Dirty 30?
Honestly, I do think so because we had Joe and Matt and Mitch and Jace catch 2 32-inchers yesterday that weighed 10 pounds. One was 10, just over 10, and one was 10.8, right? And then a guy caught a 14-pounder. Yeah. But, I don't know if the 14-pounder was a 30. It had to have been a 30-incher, at least 31, at least
30, probably pushing 32.
So
what I've been seeing this year so far on the Oahe, I did a couple of groups of VPI groups, and a couple 30s caught, and they were all weighing in that 8-pound range. Yeah. But that's Southern Lake Oahe,
and things are definitely different down there than they are up here right now.
I mean, they still have some lake herring up here, which are getting sparse. Because of the smelt, but they have a pretty good bait source up here, so the fish are a little healthier. But I did talk to Chemnitz last night. We're staying at the Mo Rest with Brent. This tournament is in honor of his father-in-law Denny, who anybody from the Mobridge area back in the day knew Denny Palmer, Mo Rest, and his guide service. Denny was a great guy. Anyways, unfortunately lost him, but. He said the fish are on the move.
Yeah.
He said they're coming to see me. He sent a letter with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Hey, you know what? It's already 7:58. We've got to go to the boat because they are going to start the takeoff here real soon. Nate, did you?
Last night when he was, I'm like, oh man, like, there's some of these. Holy. But if you guys know them, just say it to me. I'll agree. All right. Brent will know them all. Mr. Mayor. Yeah, right. I'm just gonna stay right here. So yeah, if you want to sit there. All right, good morning. I don't know if we're live or not. I believe I should be live on myself. I won't talk on the mic yet, but we got about a minute to go for takeoff here for the 15th annual Denny Palmer Memorial Walleye Classic in Mobridge, South Dakota. Got boat one sitting right here in front of us, ready, itching. They can have 2 or 3-man teams. Everybody leaves 8 o'clock, 8:15, due back in at 3 and 3:15 today. One-day tournament. MWC was here a couple weeks ago, put up some big bags, so we're hoping we get to see some again today. Weather's clearing up. She's nice, not too windy. Nice little walleye chop out here. Rained a little bit this morning. Want to say good luck to everyone out there. Stay safe. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go for it. All right, team 1, Gwen Butler, Tanner Cherney, Gary Butler. Team 2, Jeff Arneson, Kerry Arneson, Dave Beckler. Team 3, Waylon Woodschit, Eric Hoon, Corey Hoon. Team 4, Jason Hansen, Grant Gilchrist, Landon Johnson. Team 5, Blake Anderson, Taylor Anderson, Ron Anderson. Team 6, Tim Quinzer, Carson Quinzer, Justin Anderson. Team 8, Grady Heitman, Taylor Dykma, Tim Larson. 7, Quentin Hedlund, Kurt Glines, Melanie Slayton. Sorry, good luck. Team 9, Jordan Huppel, Colin Huppel, Jeff Huppel. Team 10, Michael Koontz, Michelle Koontz, Monty Koontz. Team 11, Lane Glines, Matthew Glines, Ashley Slayton. Team 12, James Butler, Blake Butler, Gatlin Butler. Team 13, Bradley Gadetz, Shannon Carness, Jess Kraft. Team 14, Brian Eric Bell, Nick Bell. Team 15, James Goodland, Kevin Miller, Mark Miller. Team 16, Hunter Hervella, Luke Spickler. Team 17, Jesse Dienert, Cameron Fish, John Ode. Team 18, Craig Schaefbauer, Jason Vogel, Brian Schaefbauer. Team 19, Shelly Skipper, Brad Skipper. Team 20, Darren Kessler, Greg Kessler, Jameson Ford. Team 21, Irv Malsum, Craig Peldo, Jason Steele. Barry Balsam, he says. I got it wrong. Team 23. Jesse Crane. What? Crane. Steve Rose. Starla Hunstead. Team 24. Travis Rude. Nathan Rude. Nick Rude. Team 25. Justin Seidel. Ty Seidel. Nick Wiley. Team 26, Steven Heddick, Dale Heddick, Kendall Heddick. Team 27, Travis Coffey, Mike Toot, Brad Ledecky. Team 28, Greg Mix, Ron McCall, Donnie Maher. Team 29, Jason LaFave, Brandon Binder, Justin Barr. Team 30, Dennis Foster, Rustin Hanson. Team 31, Jeremy Blazik, Alyssa Blazik, Scott Blazik. Team 32, Gary Tolson, Lucas Tabbert, Lexi Tabbert. Team 33, Gregory Nelich, Mitchell Nelich. Team 34, Robbie Meese, Michael Hinker, John Brooks. Team 35, Timothy Even, Matt McDowell. Last boat of the first flight, Team 36, Ben Albert, Chad Cornell, Alan Bach. Due in at 3 p.m. Good luck. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes for flight 2. Where's boat 37? Everybody back there, come closer. I cannot see you.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Flight number 1.
Flight number 1, 36 boats out. They got to be back in at 3. Early weigh-ins can start at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally got it connected. So welcome, Mobridge Outdoors.
Yeah.
Fans.
Hello.
So,
Yeah, that was kind of fun to be able to add them to the show and have them have it on their Facebook page. So
and now you can hear me because we got my slider turned up.
right. Yep. Yeah. Well, you weren't going to be here, and then you all of a sudden showed up. I had everything set up for me in the middle, all by myself, and I slid everything over, and you walked in the door, and I didn't even think about putting the slide up. Over
Yeah,
there.
it
So
happens.
it's one of
You're
those
only a sound
one of those
engineer every day of your life.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I'm a sound engineer on my own. Yeah, no, I suppose I'm the guest microphone guy too. Yeah, I mean, let's just say it. I screwed it up. You know,
It's all good.
I guess I need to be able to fly, just take it on the fly and deal with whatever's thrown at me. So yeah, hello. It's nice to have you. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Right there. So
No,
perfect.
gonna be a good day. Like I said earlier, don't know a lot of these names if you couldn't hear me. I'm pretty excited to be here. I think we could maybe get that dirty 30.
I think it's possible. I really do. For the number of people that I talked to that had big overs and not 30, 31, 32s, you know, it's altogether a possibility. I don't know that they're going to weigh the most. We heard of a 14-pounder being caught yesterday. We had a 14-pounder caught during the Masters Walleye circuit. Max Wilson caught that one. And I'm guessing there's probably another 13 or 14-pounder we didn't even hear about.
Yeah.
Very possible.
100%. But like I said last night, Chemnitz was telling me the fish are on the move. And so it'll be really interesting. Talk to the few guys I do know here. One of my coworkers, the Hypo team is fishing, and they said they really got on them in practice.
Yeah.
But he goes, you know what that means. Tournament day. So
yeah, you won practice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
We're gonna get t-shirts made for the Gulf Cup. Let's say fishing crew, I won practice.
I think that's something that we should always do. We should always hashtag I won practice, but I forgot to put that in this weekend. But yeah, I talked to quite a few people that had very good practice days. You know, they were pretty happy about it. They were all about it. And of course the weather yesterday wasn't any different or any better than today.
No.
So I don't think the weather is going to play into anything with these walleye.
Pretty
I don't
stable
know.
conditions from day to day. So
I've not looked at the barometric pressure because you guys don't like it when I look at that. So I don't know if it's low or high or where it was yesterday or today. Doesn't matter. The only ones that really probably know are the fish. And if they care, it's going to be a little tougher bite. And if they don't care, it's going to be a fish fest, and we're going to have a big bag to weigh in. I talked to Travis Coffey yesterday and asked him what he thought, and we're in that 27 to 30. Could we break 30? Sure. All it takes is 2 14-pounders.
Yeah, I've been pretty accurate with my guesses this year, and I don't know if I even want to guess this one. I told you guys earlier in the year that I was accurate. I said 30 pounds for Chamberlain. I was dead on. I got the Sharp Showdown and the NWC. I was within 2 pounds.
Right.
NWT.
Right. Whatever. Close enough.
Yeah. And down here, I mean, I could be close enough and say 28 pounds for their 6 fish today.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty fair. If you're going to stick your neck out and be correct, and Swami, if you're going to do the deal, then go with 28 pounds and let's see what happens.
I'm hoping for that dirty 30. That'd be fun to weigh in.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got the Olsen guy, the Olsen father-son team of Josh and Monty Olsen. They always know how to catch big fish up here.
And they've been doing it for a long time.
And they don't run far. They're not
they're hometown
they
kind of
hometown fish the Mobridge area, so they really don't get out of the way. The hype bowls have been close the last couple of years. Travis Coffey won the Mobridge ice tournament. You got Brent Maleska. He's kind of more of a local guy here. He lives out in Timberlake, but got a garage here. So
the famous Tanner Cherney's here too.
Yeah, Tanner Churning. He fishes this area a lot. He's got a cabin just up the road. Yeah. And then Hunter Havel and Luke, man, them guys they're young, they're hungry.
Yeah.
They had a good practice.
Well, and you think about Hunter at the young age of 19 has already fished many years. I think you said 5 years with Sheldon Meininger and Bob Crow. Yeah.
He's got a lot of knowledge in that boat between those two guys. They picked him up. Sheldon was telling me that they found this young high school kid that wanted to fish, and he goes up and fishes. Can't remember the name of that ice tournament up in Canada and Winnipeg, the Snow Bear tournament.
Yeah,
they go fish every year, and they do good up there. They fish the Casino Cups. They fish. I mean, he was down. He didn't fish the NWT, but he was down there practicing with them guys. So he knows what to do. So if he can put a game plan together and hold it together, he's gonna be pretty good. But yeah, there's Sean Schmitz here. I know him, Robbie Meese, them guys. Some of the guys that we know that fish a lot of our stuff. But there's some names in here that I don't know, and we're gonna have some new ones on the top.
I like that idea. I love making new household names.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Andersons, Blake and Taylor Anderson, they won this in 23. I was talking to them last night, and they're like, "Oh, last year, we think we can repeat this thing." They got the rules meeting, and Tyson and Dewey were standing there, and they're like,
"Oh no!"
And then they came in, and they had 2 30-inchers or something, and he's like, "We got this." And then Tyson and Dewey pulled up, and they had a 31 and a 32, and he goes, "We don't have this."
Well, and I guess lucky for them, there's another tournament, not this weekend that they are fishing, but they'll be down at Pickstown fishing that NTC. So that, I guess, that probably kept them out of the Denny for the most part, because they got to get down there. I think they're down there practicing already.
Yeah,
quite a few. Maybe
I think I talked about 9 different teams that were going to come up here and fish this, but with the NTC going on, they're down there practicing for the NTC in Pigstown. So we lost quite a few teams to that, but hopefully next year we can have this thing over 100.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
I think it's worth it. I mean, the cost to get in the event is very inexpensive. Guaranteed payout. Beautiful Sure-How Arena last night. Fun place to do
that. Was a fun place. Yeah, I like that.
And town of Mobridge is so welcoming, and great area up here. Beautiful scenery. I mean, every turn you do, you get a different angle of the river, and it's a lot of fun being up here in Mobridge. I really like the area. But yeah, I mean, the chamber has done a heck of a job. And like I said last night on stage, it's big shoes to fill to follow those guys with all the stuff they do. That Mobridge Ice Tournament, 577 teams. They gave out some raffle prizes last night.
I swear every team won something. They gave away that many. I mean, they gave away a lot of stuff, but I don't think 75 teams did, but there's a lot of different teams.
But then all these guys for fishing, if you fish today, every team goes back in the bucket and they get a chance to win an entry into the Mobridge Ice Tournament, which is a coveted spot. I mean, Jesse was telling us they sell for $5,000 on eBay for a guaranteed spot.
Yeah.
This is for $400. You get a chance at a raffle. If you just show up to fish the tournament just for that, it's worth it. So remember that for next year that they give away a free spot in. I shouldn't say free. It's a guaranteed spot into the Mobridge Ice Tournament with 577 teams,
which is monumental.
Yeah,
it's so huge. Like for you and I, the only thing that we can really win is to ride the Walleye. You know,
I got on way up.
Yeah, I got on last night and ripped my jeans.
Well, you and Jesse want to have a contest during the ice tournament to see who can stick their tongue to that thing. I think that's a terrible life choice.
I think it's a bad idea.
You know, and again, I've been around that ice tournament. There's enough guys there that have a few pops that that probably would go down there if there was a prize for it.
Somebody better have a cup of hot water if we're actually going to do that.
Yeah, I think that's a terrible choice.
I think it's a bad idea.
I'm going to blame
your idea.
No, it was not.
It was not. Whose idea?
I think it was yours.
Oh, I wouldn't have said.
We're going to have to go back and watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that at all. We're getting ready for flight number 2. I see it's 8:14, 8:15 now.
We're going to the boat.
Jesse McCann, Dalen McCann, Zach Anders, boat 38. Chad Raisler, Philip Phelps, Eric Martin Moss. Team 39, Brett Obridge, Kevin Busher. Team 40, Doug Unterscher, James Warden, Brad Bunch. I know, I'm sorry, I already forgot. I'm sorry. Team 41, James Peterson, Cody Jackson. Team 42, William Scheid, Ryan Sprecher, Landon Scheid. Team 43, Richie Davis, Brian Larson. Team 44, Sean Rorick, Mike Capps, Tracy Sterling. Team 45, Jim Alstead, Dan Benzing, Jack Alstead. Team 46, Tom Murray, Zach Melcher, Scott Murray. Team 48, Kyler Sanger, Gary Gower. Team 49, Paul Wegleitner, Terry Florence, Todd Rude. Team 50, Darren Peters, Josh Hoff, Tanner Johnson. Team 51, John Peterson, Nick Cook. Team 52, Nate Lafferty, Jim Kiefer. Team 53, come on, boys. Come up a little closer. Team 53, Michael Woodley, Paul Woodley. And it says Michael Woodley again, but I don't, so I'm sorry, I don't know. Team 54, Joshua Wolf, Trip Wolf, Finn Wolf. Team 55, Kyle Freiling, Ryan Freiling, Randy Freiling. Team 56, Stephen Bratlin, CG Seeger, Steiger. 57, Greg Holkalter, Jerry Niebala, Doug Bain. Team 58, Davis Patzer, Tim Patzer, Jake Clevin. Team 59, Nick Stotts, Doug Stotts, Zachary Stotts. Team 60, Mike Klum, Doug Palmer. Team 61, Jordan Nels, Mike Nels, Kevin Nels. Team 62. A little quicker, boys. Come on. Morgan Anderson, Christy Gilbert, Janelle Dahl. Ladies team, all right, go ladies. Whoop, whoop. Team 63. Arvin Spirey, Gail Linsko, Chaston Myers. Team 64, Cody Stoner, Dustin Otto, Addie Stoner. Father-daughter, way to go. 65, Stefan Shot, Arnie Shot. Team 66. I love you, boys. Matt Johnson, Brad Richards. Team 67, Josh Olson, Monty Olson. Team 69, Cody Hansen, Blaine Grage, Sierra Grage. Team 70. Sean Schmidt, Ryan Bush, Jay Schmidt. Team 71. Brent Maresca, Tanner Nash. Team 72. Mike Liebernight, Jack Oberg, Jacob Fivequin. I don't even, yeah. Sorry on that one. Team 73. Jeffrey Mostelski, Matt Martin, Wayne Mostelski. And that's all. Everybody, see you at weigh-ins.
All right. Thank you very much, fellas. Good. We got her done.
We got her out.
All the teams in, all done. Are we going to be here at noon for a little midday show? Chat about what we know?
Might have a couple guys out checking boats. Chemnitz is going to put his boat in, so we might be live from the water.
That'll work out well. I know that it's kind of hard for this tournament because a lot of guys are running south, and who knows what kind of you get down to that Whitlock area if they are going to go that far, which I heard some might. I heard some down by the Morrow. Well, cell service isn't that great, so if we're going to have some guys hanging out around here, we may have a little bit better luck with that. So we should be good to go. So noon today, we'll pop on and probably chat for a half an hour. Who knows if we get real busy out there on the water? Could be a full hour, I guess. So be prepared. And then our weigh-in will start at 3:00 today. That's the first flights due at 3. Some people can weigh, or some teams can start weighing at 2:00. So if they weigh at 2, they weigh at 2, but they won't be coming across the stage live on
2:30.
Or 2:30, right?
2:30,
Yeah, that's right. 2:30. So
3:00 we'll start the weigh. About 10 to 3, we'll start the weigh-in show at Walleye Way Up.
Yeah,
and the big statue down there at the end of the main street.
Yeah.
So make sure you tune in for that show. We'll be back throughout the day. We might just pop on periodically or something if we're on the water and we find some good fish. So we're gonna get out there, check a few boats, spend some time on the water, and go see what happens. But we got to get a stage set up.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do.
Your stomach's
I was gonna say, yeah, we need to have a little bit of breakfast there.
Yeah.
We heard there's a great place to go have breakfast this morning, so we're going to do that. So we'll be back at noon with a midday show, and we hope you'll join us at 3:00 for weigh-ins here at the 15th annual Denny Palmer Walleye Classic, the Memorial Walleye Classic.
So
please come back and join us. Thank you very much, and have a great morning this morning.